the effects of heat are very clear, the effects of extreme weather events are very clear, and the devastation that they pose. But, for example, people do not really understand the impact on food systems in agriculture and their impact on nutrition and in turn on health. Already in South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa, we are operating at the extreme end of heat tolerance for staple production of rice and wheat. 1 degree further rise in temperature will see a 10% reduction in the production of these staples. And it's not just the quantity, it's the quality that matters. We will see falling levels of zinc, iron, and protein, which is going to result in millions of people in India, as has been projected, who will have zinc deficiency, protein deficiency, and also having iron deficiency anemia, both among women and children. Then we are going to see a number of non-communicable diseases rising. We know that cancers will rise. We know that heat strokes and water stress as well will result in increased heart attacks and increased brain strokes. And it's been reported that even pregnancy is going to be affected. There are so many changes that are not fully appreciated as results of climate change. So air pollution and climate change are not separate. They're also linked together. When there is an increased carbon dioxide mass going up in the atmosphere, the carbon dioxide dome descends closer to the ground level. And then whatever pollutants are there are more likely to enter into our lungs and into our bloodstream. Secondly, the wildfires that are triggered by climate change also produce a huge number of toxic chemicals which add to the air pollution. We must understand these are all closely interconnected. And unless we start finding out solutions for these complex adaptive systems, we will be failing to change the scenario. This requires all of us to act together. We can look at both ways to mitigate climate change by reducing the pace of global warming and pollution and other environmental hazards like biodiversity loss. But at the same time, adapt much better. We can look at ways in which we can have heat action plans in urban areas so that the impact of heat is greatly reduced. We can have food and agriculture systems which are much more climate resilient. All of these are part of our adaptation as well. We have to find specific solutions, but at the same time not believe they're the only solutions. We must try and fix the entire problem picture together. And by understanding these connections,